blah.
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it? What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
Sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Even though it was the bastardly way to do it.
Does this mean anything to you?
Nothing at all.
I believe it is a mirror from downstairs. Are you
I'll have a
stealing
look
things
around
from me
if
again?
that's okay.
My home.
Yeah. My home is your... You burnt my candle, I kill you! Oh, if only she said that. Alright. Time to get Lopez's ire. Lopegasus. Alright. Over here. Shoji! Dear God, if
Hi,
someone,
Lopez. Got a minute?
if someone actually, counted the amount of times I said Georgie during this.
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Alright. We have your mirror.
I borrowed your mirror. I hope you don't mind.
I'll give it back.
No, senor. If you think it will be of help.
Okay, cool. Well, what about this key?
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
No, it's cool. She realizes how important finding this key is.
So she says anyway. Have you had any thoughts about that hole?
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're looking for a
For
twig.
generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water.
Yes.
Even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dowsing, are you?
See.
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
There we go.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here. That is hazel.
Okay,
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobar.
Senor Stobar. Didn't... Okay, have a look.
So that was what a hazel tree looks like.
Amazing. Go get one.
I went over to find a suitable stick.
There were none.
I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Haha. Have a little look over here. Because it's lit up. Oh, George. Fine, come over this way. Because the bush should be able to be touched now. That came out really weirdly. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Aha! Alright. Do I water douse without you or with you? Oh, George. Fine, go speak to Lopez. Lopez! Come on, Lopez. Speak to me.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
How long do you spend with that lawn every day?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y.
Okay.
Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Oh gosh. I kind of doubt it. Ah. An hour later, no doubt. Yep. Hi, Lopez. Huh. Good book, Lopez? I bet it is. Man, why couldn't Lopez get one and help out? What? He's playing lawn darts now. He clearly thinks you're an idiot, George. Oh, you found something.
Senor Stobart, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars.
What is it?
Hidden here for hundreds of years.
What is it?
Lost from the sight of man until now.
What is it, Georgie?
The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
Oh,
I've been
balls.
walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
Pretty much.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have
Ah.
to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the lawn was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again.
Yeah.
Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way.
That doesn't sound right for... That sounds like
The
a well.
splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a
Yeah.
moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I mean, like, what? There's, like,
I
nothing
could
there.
have fallen down that.
Oh. Poor Lopez. Poor Lopez. Alright. There you go. Georgie. Be careful, Georgie. Oh. Poor Lopez. Alright.
The well had been lost for decades at least.
Cool.
The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps.
No.
I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Yeah, but you have a bad feeling about everything, George. Look, here's the lion. I'll save for you. I doubt there's nothing bad's gonna happen to you, as it rarely ever does, but...
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Oh, I totally just remembered death from this.
I
Alright.
could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving,
Oh,
and
hey.
I knew I was in danger.
Have fun. Ha 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 ha!
Senor Stobart! Senor Stobart! Are you all right? Senor Stobart!
Oh, George. Oh, George, you are wonderful. Alright. Oh, you gotta love when Lopez is just like, are you alright? Holy crap! Oh.
From a distance,
Yeah,
close
yeah.
up. Hey,
Did you pull it? Alright, cool.
I could hear this, and I knew.
Yeah, you were in danger. Move over here. Very good, George. Did you just knock yourself out? Okay, good. Otherwise, you're just an idiot.
Oh, very funny, you psychos.
Senor Stobart! Senor Stobart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine.
Hey, susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Oh. Alright, now. George can't really see in here, can he? Well, George, don't walk over there. George! Save again, just in case. Since there was a death there. No! George! What the hell are you doing, George? Okay, cool. Okay, have a look.
In the deep shadows, it was hard to make anything out.
Just touch random things.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Alright, now come over here. Hurry up, George. We don't have all day. Alright, cool. You here? Okay, now we get to use this. To use the bright light and find ourselves out. Oh, hello?
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket.
It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
Now, you might be wondering why you're seeing me now. Basically, we're about to launch into a cutscene that goes for 15-20 minutes, and that would have put us over time, so instead I've decided to push that to the next episode, making this one undersized. So to make up for that, we're actually going to have a little bit of a history lesson. Basically, you might remember earlier on that Andre told us that the word assassin comes from Hashashin. Well, unfortunately, I got a little book for Christmas called The Book of General Ignorance. Everything you know is wrong. And as you can see, it is a QI book. Oh my god, I absolutely love QI. It's one of the few things that I actually say, oh my god, to. Oh my god. But basically, it literally has a question that says, where does the word assassin come from? So, I'm going to read it for you. It says, certainly not from the word Hashashin. The earliest authority for the medieval sect called the assassins taking Hashashin in order to witness the pleasures awaiting them after death is the notoriously unreliable Marco Polo. Most Islamic scholars now favour the more convincing etymology of assassiyum, meaning people who are faithful to the asas, the foundation of this faith. They were quite literally the first fundamentalists. Oh, they put the fun in mental. This makes sense when you look at their core activities. The Al-Hashashin, or the Naziris as they called themselves, were active for 200 years. They were Shiite Muslims dedicated to the overthrow of the Sunni Caliph. The assassins considered the Baghdad regime decadent and a little more than a puppet regime for the Turks. The sect was founded by Hassin Sabah in 1090, a mystic philosopher fond of poetry and science. They made their base at Alamut, an unassailable fortress in the mountains south of the Caspian Seas. It housed the important library and beautiful gardens, but it was Hassan's political strategy that made the sect famous. He decided that they could wield huge influence by using a simple weapon: terror. Dressed as merchants and holy men, they selected and murdered their victims in public, usually at Friday prayer, in the mosque. They weren't explicitly suicide missions, but the assassins were almost always killed in the course of their work. They were incredibly successful, systematically wiping out all the major leaders of the Muslim world and effectively destroying any chance of a unified Islamic defense against the Western Crusades. What finally defeated them, ironically, exactly what defeated their opponents. In 1256, Haluka Khan assembled the largest Mongol army ever known. They marched westward, destroying the assassins' power base in Alamut before sacking Baghdad in 1258. Baghdad was then the world's most beautiful and civilized city. 1 million citizens perished and so many books were thrown into the river Tigris that it ran black with ink. The city remained a ruin for hundreds of years afterwards. Haluka destroyed the caliphs and the assassins. He drove Islam into Egypt and then returned home only to perish, in true Mongol style, in a civil war. So, I'm afraid, Andre, you're extremely wrong. I know that, it's just a game and, it should be taken lightly, but when they tell me things like that, I can't help but pick at it. Especially when I just read the exact opposite in a book that I trust a lot more than a game. Oh, well, I guess it's back to reading for me, and I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. The universe is beige?